Minster FM at the University of York with Chay Quinn. Chay's one of the editors of York Vision, the student newspaper and website. Chay, what do you think of the way that the university's handled this?
I thought they were doing quite well. I thought the statements were quite clear, quite succinct, until yesterday night when they released the statement saying that the student who has coronavirus was staying at Vita, which is a private student halls on my street. I thought that the initial statement saying that the student hadn't been on campus student accommodation wasn't clear enough about what that meant. I think that if they said it was campus accommodation, people might have been people would have appreciated the detail. And now it just feels like they've been a bit misleading, whether intentionally or not.
Because we've had a lot of people saying they knew this all along, a lot of rumour on social media. And I mean, the responsible media has tried to wait till the universities confirm things, but you think they've been a bit late doing that?
Yeah, I think that I think there's a case to be made that university must have known from the initial statement on the Saturday that they must have known by process of elimination. If they can rule out campus, then they should know where the student had been, and therefore why did they wait so long? It's been 4 days. 4 days of what could have, this could really negatively impact Chinese students on campus as well. I think that because Vita's got quite a heavy student population.
Now, of course, to be fair to the university, if you look at the statement that they put out, there was a line about new information coming to light, wasn't there? Which means that maybe the student wasn't well enough to give all the information about their movements until now. Do you buy that idea?
I think if they could track if they knew who the student was, who they must have done on Friday, they would have had a record of where the student was staying. I have to give a record of where I'm staying in my private house, so they would have to. So I don't buy that. No, I think that there's other sort of ways of getting the information that isn't talking to the student.
But would they necessarily known that the student had visited the accommodation or stayed overnight?
Maybe not. That is there's a case to be made for that. I think that they probably couldn't have confirmed it on the weekend, but I still think the way that they worded the statement was not intended, but it did mislead people to think that everything's fine, like they had more information than they actually had if they didn't have it.